Hi everyone, today let's solve a Leetcode question called Permutations. So given the array nouns or distinct integers, we want to return all the possible permutations and we can return the answer in any order. So here in example 1 we have 1, 2, 3, right? So if we keep 1 in the first position, we can either have 2, 3 or 3, 2 in the later position. So we have 1, 2, 3 and 1, 3, 2 in total. And then if we keep 2 fixed, we can either have 2, 1, 3 or 2, 3, 1. And if we keep 3 fixed in the beginning position, we have 3, 1, 2, and 3, 2, 1, right? So in total, we have all these 6 combinations. Okay, now example 2 here, numbers is 0, 1, so we can either return 0, 1 in the original sequence, or we swap 0 and 1, and you get 1 and 0. And example 3 here, numbers equal to 1. So the only thing we want to do is return 1 because we cannot swap 1 with another number. Okay, I think the problem is quite straightforward. And now let's think about how to solve this problem. If you watch my previous backtracking video, you will know, okay, for this permutation subset combination problems, I would prefer the backtracking solution, which is easy to understand and efficient for time capacity memory usage. Okay, now let's think about how to solve this problem. So actually, before recording this video, I had write the explanation using example 1 here to save your time. So let's say in example 1, we have this array 1, 2, 3, right? So let me choose graph join, this red, yellow color. So let's say we initialize current points at this one, and then want to check both the left neighbors and right neighbors. And you see the left empty, the right 2, 3. So, and next level number should be 2, 3, right? And after they want to change the path, so you see the current is 1, and path should be added by this one to change from the empty array to this array containing 1. Okay, the next step to traverse further down in this level, right? So for 2, 3, let's see. Okay, we choose 2 at the current point and 1 we have left empty. The right is 3, so and next level number should be 3. And the path should be changed from 1 to 1, 2 because at current point the value is 2, right? And after I want to go even further in this branch, so you see the current is 3, and both the left and right is empty. So numbers at next level should be empty. And the path should be changed from 1, 2 to 1, 2, 3 because we add these 3 here. Okay, now we have traversed this entire branch to the end, right? The next thing to go back to the previous stage. As the previous stage, we have only these 3, so there's no possibility to check out numbers. So we have to go back even to the further stage. So get back to this stage. Let's use different color here. Okay, now we're back to this 2, 3. And let's say we choose 3 as the current point because previously we had choose 2 the current point, right? If we choose 3 at the current point, we check the left neighbor 2, right neighbor is empty. So this means at next levels numbers should be 2, right? 2 here. And the path should be changed from this one right here to this 1, 3 because we had add 3, which is the previous current point to the path. Okay, now let's traverse further down, following this green path. So here, the only current point we can select is 2. And you see the left neighbor and right neighbor of these 2 are both empty. So next level numbers equal to empty array. And the path should be changed from 1, 3 to 1, 3, 2, right? Because previously we had the current point at 2. Okay, now finish this green branch. Let's go back to the previous branch. So you see, if we are go back to this branch 2, 3, we have traversed all the current points 2 and 3, right? So we had to go back even further to the starting branch 1, 2, 3. So let's use a different color. Okay, change this all and use different color for this 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, so for this 1, 2, 3, the previous we had used 1 the current point. Here, let's use 2 as the current point. If that's the case, 1 will be the left neighbor and 3 will be the right neighbor, right? So if we go back, if we go down to the next level, the numbers will be 1, 3. You see, we go here to here, and we get numbers equal to 1, 3, and the path should be changed from empty element to these 2, right? Because previously we had 2 as the current element. Okay, if at this branch we repeat the step we had done before, so all the way we get these 2, 1, 3 are the paths, and again, if for this branch we go back to the previous branch, and we have another branch, right? So numbers equal to 1, 2 if we select 3 at the current point. And for this branch, we go back, we go down, we get this 3, 1, 2, right? And besides, for this 1, 3 branch, we can also reach this path 2, 3, 1. And again, for this 1, 2 branch, we can reach the path 3, 2, 1 using the same strategy I have explained in the first branch, I mean this part. Okay, although the graphical explanation is a little messy, I hope my explanation will make sense for explaining this question. Now let's dive into the coding part. Okay, so this question is actually very similar with the previous subset question. So the first thing we'll do is to write the general framework and then the helper function. Okay, so first we need the path as empty array and also the result and empty array. And then we want to have the helper function pass all these variables, nouns, path and this result, and finally return the result that the main function is done. Okay, then now the main function is done. Next step we check the helper function. So if the noun is does not exist, this means we have reached the end or specific branch. So if that case, we want to append path to result in okay. So once finished that, the next thing to traverse the entire number right? So we call this for loop and then call the helper function pass in nouns, which will include the left element, so all the way from beginning to I, and the right element all the way from I plus 1 to the end. And the path should be added by the current nouns I, and the result should be inherited from the previous usage. Okay, now let's see if the code works. Okay, you see the time capacity memory use the solution is not bad, right? And the code I think is very short and easy to understand. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.